Mohamed Salah signed a new 2-year deal contract at Liverpool. His previous deal was set to expire in the summer, and he's been heavily linked, of course, with a move to Saudi. But the new deal keeps him at Anfield until at least 2027. Salah has scored 32 goals in all comps this season, including 27 in the Premier League. That's nuts. He's the club's third all-time top goal scorer. Salah has been speaking to LFC TV and discussed the reasons for extending his deal at the club.
We have a great team now. Before also we have a great team, but I'm assigned because I think we have a chance to win other trophies and enjoying my football. Yeah, of course, I think if I don't believe that, I would have not signed. I believe the team can win trophies, and with the support of the fans and the city and the support they always give us in the games, that I believe we can win many trophies in the next years.
Must be a great feeling when you're a superstar at a club and you're on an unbelievable wage, and then they offer you the same amount of money to carry on playing. You don't have to move, no up sticks. There's no one's got to look for new houses, no learning a language in a different. It just must be such a great feeling at the end.
Honestly,
of the end of your
career.
you're
going to see with a watch on his wrist.
How much was that worth?
About 600 grand on his wrist. Richard Mille, yeah. I mean, he must just be like laughing his head off. Put a few of those, isn't he?
That's 2 weeks' work.
Honestly, but no, I think for Liverpool, I mean, I'm one of his biggest fans. With anyone who listens to this show, I'm more of a Salah fan than you are, because you're very much like a.
No, I'm not. You misquoted me.
The clip's been there.
I know, yeah, but that was the answer to the question. Is he the best player on the planet?
No,
and it was. Yeah, because I don't think it was.
No,
let's not talk negatively about it.
No, I never talk negatively about it.
You just brought it up.
Hey, might see him on the train, so I'll probably.
Celeb train.
Yeah, exactly. But no, he has been outstanding. I mean, 243 goals in 394 appearances for Liverpool is honestly it's mind blowing. But every single season, I know the last couple of weeks he's probably slowed down a little bit, but his numbers. I mean, you have to keep checking his numbers to go. Do you know what I mean? In all comps since he got to Liverpool, his first season when he broke the record, 44, 27, 23, 31, 31, 30, 25 and 32 so far this season. I mean, honestly, it's insane.
There will be a time when he starts slowing down.
Yeah, it's fact.
It has to happen, right? He's 32, he'll be 33 in June. He's got a 2-year deal there. We've seen players recently. Son is one that springs to mind. You know, he looked fantastic, even more so when Kane was there. Yeah. Kane's gone. He's slowed down a bit, right?
Massively, yeah.
And it's happened quickly. Is this a risk at all from Liverpool? No. A 2-year deal, and he'll be 35 when it ends.
No, because they can revisit again. Maybe say in a year's time he slowed right down. The Saudi Arabian link will always be there because they see him as the poster boy. So they'll come and get him if there's an opportunity.
But they don't want to buy him, do they? They want him for free.
No, but 2 years' time you go and get him on a free, and all you've got to do it. He's nowhere near finished yet for me, Salah.
No, I agree.
There gets to a point where in the Premier League where enough's enough, because that to keep going at that intensity happens to everyone. So, but because of how well he looks after himself, like he is an unbelievable nick, isn't he? Like when you look at him with his top off and everything, he's only 32 years old. Ronaldo is still going in Saudi at 41. So that's 9 years' time. So he will still be in 9 years' time. I don't think it'll be in the Premier League. He will still be going strong. Do you know what I mean? So, but for Liverpool Football Club, I think he has been outstanding. Third, as you said, there all-time record goal scorer, consistent. Been part of this kind of new Liverpool team that's won the lot. There was no obviously Premier League titles before he got there. Now there is one. Well, there's about to be a couple. He's won Golden Boots. He's won PFA Player of the Year. He's won Football Writers Player of the Year. Do you know what I mean? He's won several Player of the Month. He's won Goal of the Season. There's nothing he hasn't won since he's been in a Liverpool shirt. But do you know what I like? The biggest thing, if you're a Liverpool fan, the reason why, not only his performances and why you fall in love with him as well, but for me, there has always been a desperation to stay. Do you know what I mean? He hasn't used other clubs to get himself a better deal here.
No, you're right.
He has always wanted to stay, and that's what that's told me. He's desperate to stay here. He's desperate to break records. He doesn't want to be anywhere else. And the fact that he's off to stay, I know the money's massive, but I think if you're a Liverpool fan, you've got to be happy.
Yeah, Trent looks like he's off, although I'm still waiting for that to be confirmed. I wonder how Crookie's feeling about that. We'll ask him about it in about 20 minutes' time. But reports earlier today suggest that Van Dijk will be signing a new deal at the club as well. Was Salah the most important of the three to tie down?
No. Virgil van Dijk for me is the most important.
Is he?
Yeah, I think Virgil is.
Okay.
Just because I look at, you're not going to get anyone that could put up the type of numbers that Salah's putting up in that Liverpool front line. But there are several options. There's another 4 or 5. I just don't feel comfortable. I wouldn't feel comfortable for a full season going with, and I like Kwanzaa, good player, like Kanate, good player, Gomez, all good players in their own right. But they all look unbelievable next to Virgil. You all of a sudden remove him out of that equation. I don't know how comfortable Liverpool fans would feel with any one of those two planned together without Virgil being there.
Let's take as many calls as we can. We'll take calls after the break, but I think it's only fair we get on as many Liverpool fans as possible. So let's take one or maybe two before we go for that break. Jack's a Liverpool fan. Hi, Jack.
Good afternoon. Is that me?
Is your name Jack?
It is, yeah.
Jack, you are live on.
I was 1 and 2.
You are live on Drive. How are you?
Hi, mate. You're right.
Very well, thanks. Yeah.
Talk to me. How excited are you when you heard the news for the first time? Tell me how you reacted to it.
Absolutely buzzing. Shared it straight to my Instagram story, and thought this guy, he deserves to stay. He deserves the money that he's getting as well. And just the biggest thing for me is his maturity that he's developed over the past few seasons, because he was always hitting big goals, but I always felt like he never put any of his teammates first, and he was fairly greedy. But this last two seasons, probably season before and this one, I just think he's turned into another animal. And the balls that he's playing from that side into the likes of Gakpo, Jota, Diaz, whoever's playing, they are lucky to be playing with that man. He is incredible.
I mean, when you talk about Liverpool greats, where exactly does he rank on the list? And is he up there as one of your greats? And would he get in Liverpool's all-time 11?
For me, yeah. I mean, I'm in the bracket of 30 to 35, so I don't quite remember the great times, but he's absolutely in there for me. And the fact that we've been so dependent on him for so long in such a great number of squads that we've gone through over the past 5 years or so, I just think he absolutely fits there.
Okay, good call. Thanks for that, Jack. He's 79 goals away from beating Shearer.
He's not beating that.
No, I know he's not, but in 2 seasons he'll be very close.
No, he won't.
We're 79 away.
Yeah.
Let's just say he gets 25 in the next 2 seasons, 50. It's 29.
Yeah, no, see, he's not. I don't think he's. Listen, he might do. He might go on, but he's not breaking it. But
the reason I know it's a long way off. If he has 2 unbelievable seasons,
over 2. Imagine he has another unbelievable 1 year, and then he signs another extension. If he's here for another 4 years, he breaks it.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Because he's 32 years old and he looks in unbelievable condition.
Mm.
So once you start getting on, and you might slow down. Say he gets to 35, but he's still there, and he's like not starting every week, but he's coming on. If he still nicks a couple tens a season,
yeah.
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein, Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app, and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.